How other people talk in English. Maya always admired how other people talk in English, effortlessly. She observed their smooth pronunciations and confident expressions, feeling a pang of envy. Their words flowed like a clear river, while her own thoughts often got stuck, a tangled mess of half-formed sentences. The ease with which they conversed seemed an impossible dream to her. The diverse accents and intonations captivated her attention every single day. Some spoke with rapid fire, others with a gentle lilt, but all communicated without hesitation. Maya wondered if she could ever achieve that level of natural flow and spontaneous interaction. It felt like an enormous mountain to climb alone. Her journey began subtly, with the simple idea of how to talk at home to yourself. It felt incredibly awkward at first, standing in front of her bathroom mirror. Whispering English phrases to her reflection, she often giggled at her own stilted attempts, feeling self-conscious even when nobody was around to hear her. Yet, this private space quickly transformed into her sanctuary for uninhibited practice. She started narrating her daily routine, describing objects around her apartment in simple English sentences. "This is a cup. The cup is blue," she would articulate slowly, building foundational vocabulary and confidence step by step in her solitude. This internal monologue became a powerful tool, a judgment-free zone where mistakes didn't matter. How to talk in English began with these small, solitary acts of bravery. She rehearsed conversations she might have, anticipating questions and formulating potential answers, strengthening her mental vocabulary links without external pressure. She learned to accept her errors as part of the process, rather than reasons for discouragement. Every stumble was a lesson, every mispronounced word an opportunity to refine. This foundational practice at home built a crucial psychological buffer, preparing her for eventual real-world interactions and boosting her emerging self-belief. Maya then explored specific, talking tips to enhance her emerging skills. She discovered the power of using simple transition words to connect her thoughts smoothly. Phrases like, "well, you know," or "I mean," became her silent partners, giving her precious milliseconds to organize her next sentence effectively and calmly. She practiced paraphrasing what she heard, ensuring understanding while simultaneously rephrasing ideas in her own words. This active listening strategy not only improved her comprehension but also solidified her ability to construct sentences on the fly. It was a dual-purpose technique she valued immensely for daily practice. Another tip involved asking open-ended questions to encourage the other person to talk more, which gave her more time to process their response. This reduced the pressure on her to carry the entire conversation. It allowed her to participate meaningfully without feeling overwhelmed or constantly searching for words. The most emphasized advice was listen and practice relentlessly every single day. Maya immersed herself in English audio, from podcasts to YouTube videos on various topics. She listened actively, not just for general meaning, but for specific pronunciation patterns, intonation changes, and natural speech rhythms of speakers. She would pause audio clips, then meticulously repeat phrases aloud, attempting to mimic the speaker's accent and rhythm perfectly. This shadowing technique trained her mouth and ear to work in tandem, slowly but surely refining her articulation. It felt like learning to sing a song by ear with precision. She even transcribed short dialogues from her favorite shows, writing down every single word she heard. This intense listening exercise sharpened her auditory perception, helping her distinguish subtle sounds that previously blended together. It deepened her understanding of natural conversational flow and common expressions used. Eventually, it was time to transition to how to speak with people. Maya started small, with simple interactions in her daily life. Ordering coffee at a local cafe became her first public speaking stage, where she practiced concise and clear requests, overcoming her initial apprehension with each successful transaction. Gradually, she moved to asking for directions or making small talk with shopkeepers. These brief, functional conversations built her confidence in real time. She realized most people were patient and understanding, often encouraging her efforts, which significantly eased her anxiety about making visible mistakes in public settings. The fear of judgment slowly dissipated as she experienced more positive interactions. Maya learned that true communication prioritizes clarity over flawless grammar. People generally appreciated her effort to connect in English, reinforcing her belief that practice, even imperfect practice, was always progress forward. Focusing on how to improve your fluency became her next major goal, moving beyond basic communication. She understood fluency wasn't about speed, but about the seamless flow of ideas and natural expression. It meant connecting thoughts logically and confidently, without excessive hesitation or repetitive phrases. She focused on expanding her active vocabulary, not just passively recognizing words. Whenever she learned a new word, she made a conscious effort to use it in her conversations or her self-talk multiple times throughout the day. This active application cemented new words into her memory effectively. Maya also dedicated time to learning common English idioms and phrasal verbs. She understood that these often give native speakers their unique conversational flavor. Incorporating them gradually made her speech sound more natural and sophisticated, aligning her with the nuanced way others express themselves daily. She found immense joy in learn English through stories. Reading novels, short stories, and even children's books in English opened up new worlds. Each narrative provided a rich context for understanding new vocabulary and grammatical structures, making the learning process engaging and deeply memorable for her. Audiobooks became her constant companions, allowing her to listen to stories while commuting or exercising. Following along with the text helped her connect the written word with its spoken form, reinforcing pronunciation and intonation patterns. It was a holistic and enjoyable approach to language acquisition for her. Stories also exposed her to diverse cultural perspectives and conversational styles, enriching her overall comprehension. She analyzed how characters communicated their emotions, how dialogue drove plots forward, and how different settings influenced language use. This provided a deeper, more organic understanding of English. Maya embraced broader principles of how to learn English consistently. She set daily, manageable goals, like learning 5 new words or having a 10-minute English conversation. Consistency, she realized, was far more effective than sporadic intense study sessions, building momentum over time steadily and surely. She surrounded herself with English, changing her phone language, watching English news, and listening to English music. This immersive environment ensured constant exposure, turning everyday activities into passive learning opportunities. It made English an integral part of her life, not just a subject she studied diligently. Engaging with online English learning communities provided support and opportunities for structured practice. She joined forums where she could ask questions, share tips, and even find language exchange partners. This collaborative environment fostered a sense of belonging and motivation within her learning journey. A profound realization was why you must listen constantly and actively. Listening, she understood, was the fundamental cornerstone of all language acquisition. It's where native speakers absorb the natural flow, the inherent rhythm, and the authentic pronunciation that cannot be learned solely from textbooks or rigid grammar rules. Without strong listening comprehension, speaking becomes a guessing game, disconnected from natural communication patterns. It's the essential input that fuels accurate output, providing a mental database of correct usage, intonation, and common expressions used by others effortlessly in their daily conversations. Listening exposes you to various accents, speeds, and linguistic nuances, preparing you for real-world interactions. It trains your ear to differentiate sounds and infer meaning from context, crucial skills for effective communication. Maya deeply valued this aspect of her learning process now. It teaches you not just what to say, but how to say it with appropriate emotion and emphasis. Listening illuminates the unspoken rules of conversation, the pauses, the turns, the subtle cues that convey meaning beyond mere words, making her own speech more authentic and natural sounding. Ultimately, Maya's dedication transformed her English skills remarkably. Her conversations flowed with newfound ease, her confidence soared with every spoken word. No longer did she dread speaking, instead, she actively sought opportunities to engage, embracing every chance to practice and improve her proficiency. She found immense satisfaction in connecting with people from diverse backgrounds, her improved English serving as a bridge. The world expanded for her, offering new perspectives and friendships previously out of reach due to linguistic barriers. It was a liberating and empowering feeling for her. Maya now understood that fluency was a continuous journey, not a fixed destination. There were always new words to learn, new nuances to grasp, but the initial fear had vanished. She embraced the ongoing learning process with enthusiasm and a profound sense of accomplishment daily. Her story became an inspiration, demonstrating that consistent effort yields incredible results in language learning. Every small practice session, every hesitant conversation, accumulated into significant progress over time, proving that dedication truly pays off handsomely in the long run. She encouraged everyone to start their own English journey, emphasizing the power of self-talk and active listening. Don't wait for perfection, she would advise warmly, just start speaking, even if it's only to yourself in the beginning, because every word counts for real progress. The transformative power of persistent language practice was undeniable in her own life. From shy whispers to confident discussions, Maya had not only learned a language but also unlocked a part of herself she never knew existed. Her voice, once silent, now resonated clearly and loudly. Remember, how other people talk in English is your benchmark, not your barrier. Observe, learn, and then adapt their methods to your unique learning style. Every fluent speaker started exactly where you are right now, with curiosity and a desire to communicate effectively with others. Begin how to talk at home to yourself, without judgment or fear. This private space is crucial for building initial confidence and experimenting with new vocabulary. It's your personal language laboratory, where mistakes are celebrated as stepping stones, not failures for yourself. Understand that how to talk in English is about clear communication, not flawless grammar. Focus on conveying your message effectively. Progress comes from consistent attempts, not from waiting until you feel perfectly ready to articulate your thoughts and ideas clearly. Utilize specific talking tips like pausing, paraphrasing, and asking follow-up questions to manage conversations smoothly. These techniques reduce pressure and give you time to formulate your responses thoughtfully. They are invaluable tools for maintaining natural dialogue with others. Prioritize, listen and practice every single day without fail. Active listening trains your ear, while consistent repetition trains your mouth. This dynamic duo is fundamental for improving both comprehension and pronunciation, making your speaking more authentic and understandable. Transition to how to speak with people gradually, starting with low-stakes interactions. Embrace every opportunity, no matter how small, to use English in real-world scenarios. Each conversation is a chance to build confidence and refine your practical communication skills with others. Commit to how to improve your fluency by focusing on natural flow and active vocabulary use. Connect your ideas seamlessly, use transition words, and practice new expressions regularly. Fluency is about ease and naturalness, not just speaking at a rapid pace quickly. Embrace Learn English through stories as a joyful and effective learning method. Stories provide context for new words, immerse you in the language naturally, and make learning engaging. They are a powerful way to expand your understanding beyond dry textbooks. Apply the core principles of how to learn English consistently, set achievable goals, create an immersive environment, and seek out learning communities. Language acquisition is a marathon, not a sprint, requiring dedication and consistent effort from your side. And never forget why you must listen profoundly and attentively. Listening is the key to understanding native rhythm, intonation, and authentic usage. It provides the crucial input that shapes your output, making your English sound natural and fully connected. Maya, once shy, now confidently led discussions. Her journey, fueled by these very tips, proved that consistent effort transforms aspiration into achievement. She became a testament to language learning's power. Every self-talk session, every hesitant public interaction, every story absorbed, contributed to her remarkable progress. She understood that each small step, no matter how insignificant it seemed at the time, accumulated into significant linguistic gains over weeks and months of dedication. Her initial fear of judgment completely vanished, replaced by an eagerness to connect. Maya found joy in the nuances of English, appreciating its diverse expressions and idioms, which she once found so perplexing and challenging to fully grasp in conversations. She often shared her journey, inspiring countless others to begin their own linguistic adventures. "Your voice matters," she would tell them passionately, and English is a tool to amplify it globally. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, they are your best teachers, truly. Maya's life transformed through her dedication to English. New career opportunities emerged, and her social circle expanded globally. She realized that investing in language skills was investing in herself, opening doors she never imagined possible before this commitment. The power of connecting with strangers, understanding different cultures, and expressing herself authentically was unparalleled. English became more than a language, it was a pathway to personal growth and self-discovery for her, every single day. So, start talking, whether it's to yourself or to others, today. Listen intently, practice diligently, and immerse yourself fully in the language. Your fluency journey is waiting, filled with exciting possibilities and rewarding experiences to enjoy. Remember, every mistake is a stepping stone, every new word a victory. Embrace the process with patience and persistence, knowing that steady effort leads to undeniable progress. Your English voice is within reach, ready to be confidently unleashed now. Don't be discouraged by setbacks. They are merely detours on the path to mastery. Revisit the talking tips, reinforce your listening and practice routine daily. Your journey is unique, and consistent self-belief makes all the difference for you. The joy of understanding how other people talk in English will become your own reality. The freedom of how to talk at home to yourself will empower you immensely. The confidence of how to speak with people awaits your command, ready. Embrace Learn English through stories for organic growth and understand why you must listen deeply. Your fluency will blossom, opening doors to new connections and opportunities. Unlock your voice, share your world, speak English confidently now.